Hi, everyone. As FBI Director, I look forward each year to National Police Week as a time to honor the extraordinary courage and commitment of the men and women of law enforcement. Unfortunately, we've all had to cancel our in-person events this year because of COVID-19, but I wanted to take a moment on behalf of the FBI to recognize and thank all of you, our law enforcement colleagues, for the work you do to protect our country and keep our communities safe. All of us know criminals don't let up, not even for a pandemic. And it's especially in these times when Americans across the country have had to shut down businesses, close schools, and shelter in our homes that I'm most proud of our law enforcement men and women for steadfastly remaining out on the front lines, protecting our streets despite this uniquely challenging environment. At the FBI, we know our partnerships with federal, state, and local law enforcement are integral to our mission. And in my visits to all 56 FBI field offices across the country, I've seen your work firsthand. You patrol our neighborhoods, you serve on FBI task forces and partner in our fight against terrorism, drug traffickers, and violent gangs. You share your ideas and innovations to better combat our common threats. You protect the innocent from harm. You defend the vulnerable, and you bring criminals to justice. Every day, as you put on your badges and go to work, you live out the meaning of those words: duty, honor, bravery. We are all grateful. I'm grateful for your sacrifice and dedication. National Police Week gives all Americans a sorely needed opportunity to pause, to remember our colleagues who've given their lives in the line of duty, to honor the legacy of those who've made the ultimate sacrifice for the good of us all. Each time an officer is shot and killed in the line of duty in this country, it's been my practice to call the chief or sheriff of that department and offer our support and condolences on behalf of the entire FBI. I've been director about 3 years now, and I've made way too many of those calls. Just since the COVID pandemic really took hold, we've lost 13 officers around the country from adversarial action. That's more than one a week and literally spans coast to coast. One of those officers was a 31-year veteran of the force and just months from hard-earned retirement. Another officer, just 2 years into the job, had her whole career in front of her, following in the footsteps of both her parents, also members of our law enforcement family. And we've lost still others killed accidentally in the line of duty, and now from COVID itself. Each loss is devastating to a family, to a police department, and to a community. And each one reminds us that the safety and freedom we all enjoy comes at great cost. So this week and every week, let's make sure we never forget the work of the people in law enforcement, those putting their lives on the line for complete strangers every day. And in doing so, let's reflect on the sacrifices of our fallen heroes, take strength from their examples of courage, and resolve to continue their noble work. We in the FBI are honored to stand shoulder to shoulder with you as we celebrate National Police Week. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your service.